Zane versus Tux, Lowain and Grimnir.
Yeah, and Zane probably one of not the best Grimnirs you could ever face. And Lowain is just really interesting now. There's so many weird things he can do.
Grimnir, yeah, you're saying he's like one of the best. He's also, one of the, if not the only, like main top-level active representative of the character in North America. I know Chris Chaos was repping the character for quite a while, but Zane has really been stepping up after he switched and like found his comfort character. He was on Zeta for a while, on Avatar for a while, and the Grimnir, once he got it, has been putting in so much work.
Reminds him of his Dragon Ball days.
Got that air dash gaming, but we're not seeing any of that quite yet as Tux forced him to the corner. But Grimnir is not a character that is easy to keep in one spot. That 5U gets him right out, and he's starting the action already.
Yeah, and I mean, Zane's already being respectful of Ferry, not using the fuzzy mixes just yet. Finally found a bite from it for Tux. The problem is, are you going to consistently be able to parry Zane, or is it going to just get baited?
Oh, the guard cancel getting baited. Hey, it wasn't the parry that time, but that is even more rewarding. Good stuff to Zane with the air dash over.
Yeah, that's honestly what Zane is really good about doing, is all these brave counter baits. Not necessarily just getting the spot dodges on him, but just making you brave counter the wrong side, and then he'll punish you severely.
You're talking about Grim being like in Zane's wheelhouse. You can see the movement skill that he developed from such a long time playing like Dragon Ball FighterZ at a super high level. He knows how to position himself immaculately with this character, and Grim rewards it so well.
Yeah. You've got this side switch off the back of You Awesome Sauce, but yeah, Zane's gonna keep using Brave Counter at every moment and wait for the chip damage, and that tornado will end up taking out Tux for game one.
I think Tux was relying on the cat bot to try and shoot the tornado so he could run through it, but a little bit slow there. He got a little bit too much faith in your girl.
Yeah. Cat drone really good, but you gotta give her time.
She's gotta warm up. She's gotta get ready,
Tech there. Look how patient Zane's being. Finds a back throw punish.
There's the fuzzy you were talking about. Didn't really get a whole lot off of it. Only a stock. New patch confirms. Love to see it.
Immediately met with that ult reversal, and we just get out. Zane's not wanting to be in the corner unless his opponent is the one with the back to it.
He's really said to Tux, if you're not gonna stop me from placing seals, you're not gonna keep me in the corner. I'm gonna put him down, I'm gonna 5U to the furthest one away, I'm out of there, see ya, try again.
And Zane has these reactions on deck, spot dodging the lows, blocking the high, and getting every single punish.
Getting right around the parry attempt from Tux. Beautiful navigation of that human pyramid attack sequence. Zane is looking like he's about to do some speed running of his own, as we are already on set point.
Absolutely, yeah, backs off, gets to the seal again just to replace them. And we zoom across, steal that corner away from you.
Say, you can't be doing it like this. You can't be that nasty with it.
And he is!
Air hit, so you're gonna need one more, and Tux went for the Hail Mary. Ultimate DP is very quick, but not quite quick enough to catch Zane on walking up to the plate.
Yeah, one of the just illustrious Zooey mains, Synn, Prada both, show a lot of very strong stuff about this character. He's got tools at every range, a bunch of corner carry if you let her, and a lot of damage to boot.
Beatrix no slouch in that department either. When she came out, she did kind of have that emergency Beatrix patch because it was a little bit absurd for the moment. But even after that, her damage is still amazing if she gets a hit anywhere close to the corner.
wasn't able to convert H Fireball, and because you went into H Riding Free too mechanically, Synn just finds the punish and takes you to the other corner as punishment.
The plus frames, good reversal from Shao, getting on out of there, the cross up allowing for that corner positioning for themselves. The hit, but no punish.
Counter hit there, but you're on too early punish, and there it is. That should be a quick confirm, even with the Raging Strike, Raging Chain scaling nerfs.
It's looking at it now versus pre-patch, it's incredible just how much less damage subsequent Raging Chains do compared to before, where they were just, every single one was chunking you, boom, 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 and this one, you get one big old punch and the rest are like, eh.
Yeah, it's so nice that you can see more Raging Strike combos now, just like Shao was able to demonstrate and has Synn on the ropes.
No stranger to comebacks is Synn, though. Ultimate dive kick straight out the corner. Oh, Shao, you're nasty with it.
Yeah. Then straight up into the 5U, command grab you.
That 5U of Beatrix is... The value of it cannot be understated. Very, very fast command grab to add to her already competent strike throw arsenal, and gives her a stock of that Delta clock, boosting her already high damage even further.
Yeah, oh, and then we see ultimate DP come out from Synn. And kind of turning the tables. Yeah, the plus frames. Zooey's do like to press her, but Synn knows that's the common Brave counterpoint.
I don't think Shao has had a DP not hit the mark so far this set. Every time they want to bust out, yeah, they catch Synn slipping a little bit. And that dive kick has done just the same. Oh my goodness, no BP, look at the damage!
Synn on the last potential round. Have to make a comeback here. You want to get an early win, not just have to accept it. There's a lot Synn hasn't shown us yet.
They have been successful in, periodically getting Shao to the corner, applying some pressure, but the really solid hits haven't been coming out until now.
Nice. Good Brave counter from Shao. Gets up the corner, the sack of pressure. Finding a temporary hit, and there you go. That's one of Zooey's best starting opportunities.
Lose out a little bit of opportunity since it was an air hit, but that damage, nothing to scoff at regardless. And now you're in this optimal range for Zooey. 2M, 236L, great pressure sequence.
Yeah, I do not blame Shao here. Burn that SSBA early and make the Brave points go way in your favor. Getting Synn to penalty here is so important.
Every bit of damage they can rack up makes them that much closer, makes Synn that much more in danger. The threat of a throw, the kill, it will be avoided as Synn's reactions are beautiful.
Yeah. Throwing 2-2M isn't as important as it used to be, but it's still such a devastating thing to represent against Beatrix players.
Yeah, prior to the patch when 2-2M was plus on block, that used to be kind of the linchpin of some characters' counterplay to Beatrix. Now, like you mentioned, not quite as important, but still just as rewarding as before.
Get caught out. Hey, doesn't have the U-Dragon Link, and in the corner, you get punished here quite severely. SBA, yep. Not just a Raging Strike, though, for a little extra damage. Interesting.
Might have been a little bit wary of the combo limit creeping up on them, and deciding to keep it a little bit conservative and make sure they're able to cash out.
Wonder Shao thought they were just outside of Raging Strike range, and it won't end up mattering in the end. Lots of L Zetsuna and lots of U flip, just because Narmaya can't contest 2B's range all that well. There's flips.
We're already seeing it, and already seeing a surprising amount of contest. Ladewaybac was right up in Dragalia's face. Able to get something started, but Ladewaybac is not dissuaded. They're pressing.
Yeah, that's the awful thing right now for Dragalia, is being in Kagura stance right now. You don't have good pokes against 2B especially. So yeah, definitely use that time to get back into Genji. Have the fireball, have your longer normals, but we're looking for you flip.
Oh, still in blue stance, and the air-to-air from Ladewaybac. Getting a bit of a punish. No skill gauge to work with, though, so not able to kill. Dragalia has one more chance. They find the hit. SSBA is locked and loaded.
Yeah, there you go. 5H into SSBA. And this will kill. We're not getting sent back to mid-screen.
Goodbye, she says. Ladewaybac, I'll see you in the next round.
Yeah, that was such an opportune, really low JM. I was able to convert. There's that Elzetsuna. Really good round start if you don't think your opponent's gonna spot dodge or jump. But it does carry with it almost the same recovery as a DP.
I wonder if Ladewayback's just sitting in his chair watching these flips from Dragalia thinking, you can't be doing this again. Not a second time. I've had it enough.
Yeah. Very barely missed the Genji far H link there off the flip counter hit. And Ladewaybac definitely making full use of it.
Challenge by Dragalia, not letting the run cancel rock, but unfortunately you didn't get out of the corner. You got no chance of stopping Ladewaybac.
Oh, not this time. Gonna be fighting tooth and nail to get just game 1 win here.
The reversal out. Was still in Genji stance for the time being, so that was fully invincible. Now, though, you're in blue. You don't have a 3-0 DP. You tried to crescent out, but Ladewaybac is keeping it tight.
Yeah. Now you're going to reset. Have to brave counter out. The pressure is too good from 2B at that range. And Ladeway finds the 2L match.
We'll take Dragalia all the way to the opposite corner. Feel the pressure with that 6U. The frame trap, catching yet another flip attempt from Dragalia. Trying desperately to use it to get out of the corner, but Ladewaybac is caught on by now.
Yeah. All trying to beat Phoenix Hedge. Ladewaybac air stalling. Just out of range. That is very unfortunate.
Back, got the corner. You were talking about Narmaya in Kagura stance not being able to contest 2B's range very well, and you can see it right here. Ladewaybac just backing up and exerting his will on Dragalia.
Yeah, you're getting caught again by the 2-2-U. Ultimate reversal here. Oh my gosh, again. I don't think Dragalia's blocked a single one. I think 0 for 4 right now is the count.
Ladewaybac got no more meter on deck to do another one, though. You just gotta get your hits the old-fashioned way. Hold the defense if Dragalia gets something going. Ladewaybac still in the offensive. Guard cancel might change that.
Oh, that was a late 2H. That's gonna get you counter hit. Reset it to the meaty raging strike.
That looked intentional.
Yes, it was.
But I wanna, okay. I gotta know. Sometimes I just gotta take a second look at it, you know?
Wow, that was a really brave challenge.
You are not getting away. Dragalia, what are you pressing? That far H of 2B is covering damn near half the screen.
Oh, tried to challenge again. I could not see what it was. But got caught by a U flip. Just as Dragalia is getting caught by 2L again.
Taking most, if not all the way across the H buttons of 2B, keeping it locked down. Dragalia having to press that guard cancel to keep up any semblance of momentum.
Oh no, not again. Oh, there it is. All that whiff recovery on Elzetsuna. Coming back to bite Dragalia for that. Ladewaybac taking that round.
It's as important of a tool in the matchup as it is, it does still have that fireball recovery. Ladewaybac finding the opportune jump right at the perfect moment. Put himself up on set point, and we've seen this one before. You got a challenge. Thankfully for Dragalia, they were in the Genji stance, able to get that long far end to challenge.
It looked like Dragalia was getting ready to try and challenge there, but stopped. Made sure he didn't get parried. And Ladewaybac blocking the triple attack high-low.
Stop. Ladewaybac, keeping up the spacing, tried to get the crescent on the come down, but Dragalia not dissuaded in the slightest. I'll be pressing. Went for a reset, got the hit, but no confirm.
Yep, we're blocking. Ladewaybac not wanting to risk the challenge and dying for it. Would rather. What mashes on the plus frames after? Maybe miss input on reversal super.
More shot for Ladewaybac, do or die.
Yay, but it's not fast enough for the gap.
Dragalia gets another chance, 1-1, keeping it in line. You get another shot at having your Narmaya brethren taking the set.
Good. EP. Wow, what letting the dash go through that long? That is risky, but I'm here for it.
Jump out of the corner for Ladewaybac. It met in kind by Dragalia. That counter hit, brave counter, has really been the main tool that Dragalia has had to get out of the corner once they're put there.
Yeah, there's not much else you can do other than risking going on parry and then getting 2L. Hey, if it works, it works. Getting throw baited, that every throw bait here is so much more impactful thanks to bravery penalty. Dragalia has really one shot left to make a good reaction.
Thankfully for Dragalia, unlike the end of the last game, they are not on set point for Ladewaybac, so they have a little bit more leeway. That being said, you want to be the one in the driver's seat when it comes down to these set deciding moments. Dragalia playing it way slower than before.
Oh no!
Well, my
gut says Dragalia wanted to just do slash there, just the 2-3-6, and accidentally got 6-2-3. That's the penchant for Dragalia, only using technical inputs and being a stickler.
I respect that. Unfortunately, like that, it comes back to bite you sometimes.
Yeah. Slash is incredibly stronger against 2B as she lacks the 5 frame to punish it. Sometimes be your downfall, and that's a massive 2H. We're going to final game, final round.
Indeed we are. Dragalia and Ladewaybac already bringing us the heat for our second ladder match of the night. Dragalia's got the reflexes now. I'm not biting on throw baits no more.
Immediate brave counter. No one wants to hold any pressure for any amount of time. Yeah, parry might be good against strikes, but it certainly falls to lows. Right. Oh no, the bait again.
Yeah, Ladewaybac building up more of that skill gauge, not spending any of it on that previous encounter, so the next hit gonna be way more impactful, especially with the 1 BP remaining of Dragalia.
No BP remaining, 1 BP left on the table. And yeah, Ladewaybac getting hit. No brave counters to enforce.
Trying to command dash in, Ladewaybac not quite getting the punish. Use skills on use skills to rack up the chip damage, keep up the plus frames, the clash connects, and Dragalia is able to slice through in the clutch. Yeah. And I'm interested as to how that decision is going to work out. As I believe Rakshasa is 1 hit if it doesn't connect. So that one for all might still be very useful.
Gosh, there's minus frames into parry, the Anre special.
SenpaiSpyder's Anre is cooking up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, SenpaiSpyder already cooks on a base level. You put Senpai on a character not many people face ever? That's a recipe for disaster.
And they've been repping this Anre to incredible amounts of success, even, you know, since vanilla. Right? It's been one of their back pocket character for when Metera, not really feeling it. And this patch especially, Anre got some juice, in the most recent one, and I feel like stocks are looking up for him. Just won a major as well.
Exactly. That was wild. You see the Anre got first place. Like, yo, Anre fans, all 5 of them, they were hyped.
I feel like there's a lot of people who are Anre fans, just not a lot of those are Anre players. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of people are looking at him like, hell yeah, little Pringles guy is going in. And then everyone's like, all right, well, but that's not going to be me going in on him. You got it.
Speaking of going in on him, look, Piko, I think, just found a kill confirm right there. Oh, yes.
Hello? What? Okay. My bad. My bad.
People are so busy not playing against Vane. We all didn't know how much damage this menace could actually do.
That was one of the things that he really had improved for him in this latest patch is the mid-screen combo ability. His last patch, you didn't really get a whole lot if you weren't spending Raging Strike, Raging Chain. Now, he gets way more bang for his buck, able to end a combo from mid-screen with SSBA.
And it really has helped him. You know, he still does like to play around shield in a lot of matchups. Oh my, what a bait on that 2H. His shield didn't get any easier to throw out.
Yeah, it definitely is still a large time commitment. That is pretty lengthy startup. Oh my goodness, Pico's gotta be punching air after that one. They're like, look, I did the thing that was supposed to bait a defensive option, and I got punished for it by the defensive option. Are you kidding me?
It is always the most painful scenario when that happens. But it's also one of the most hype things when you do it to somebody else.
Yeah. Also, I gotta shout out Khalil, you are so right for that. If Anre looked like Versusia, people would be playing him. You are correct. Nobody wants to play the little guy that's floating around with a stick.
Oh, wow, tried to go over the zoning, but it just does not happen. And wow, was unable to make full use of the punish, blocking ult DP.
Doesn't quite get the kill confirmed there. Piko has one more chance and they got guard canceled out. They gotta back up, they gotta earn their way in, and they are not going to do so successfully. Ultimate Rakshasa from full screen.
Yeah, notably faster than Vane trying to slam down his polearm from across the way.
I'm really hoping that, you know, for the people, for me specifically, SenpaiSpyder pulls out an install super. Because I've heard the word on the street is that it is significantly improved, but I still haven't seen it after the patch.
Yeah, I've seen people say don't let Anre get into install, but Anre's will do like what Senpai just did, and perfect without ever touching the SBA.
A very staunch performance from their first game on stream. I haven't quite been able to keep up the momentum since that, so they really are trying to recover the scoreline a little bit with this match.
Yeah. Already off to a good start. Has Plat in the corner. With the SBA gauge so heavily in favor of Shao, another hit can spell one more guess afterwards for Plat in order to keep this round alive.
Tried to confirm with the EX Thunderbird, no dice though.
Already, we're using Brave points. You use your first one for free. The second one puts you at risk. And Shao just got caught out by Raw Hammer.
Didn't have too much skill gauge left on the side of Plat, so the damage not lethal. This one, though, going to be Shao desperately trying to bust out. No luck on the riding free.
It was a good option to select, just unfortunate timing. And Plat going to continue this momentum going, pressing the buttons, closing down space, forcing Shao to get creative.
It feels like Plat's been getting the majority of their momentum in from doing like a couple buttons into that 5U cancel to run up on him real quick. And it is mashable, but Shao has just been a little bit late on the draw just about every time, except for there where they're finally able to challenge appropriately.
Yeah. Mashing on the 5U cancel is very scary in of itself, because if you're a little too early, too predictive with it, you get caught. 2B just gets to reset her whole pressure. It does have massive reward, especially if you represent it. Like you said, you can react to it. Even if you don't hit 2B doing it, you make her block. And that is a win for everyone.
Taking your turn back. Not quite as valuable as getting the hit in, but it's damn close. Especially when you are playing a character that wants to be in a significantly closer quarters brawl than 2B does.
Absolutely, and that was a massive close age counter hit there from Shao. Having to burn a brave point in order to get out.
The first one's free, but the second one is going to cost you, Plat. If you want to spend the second one, you might want to consider using that SBA first to put yourself out of the danger zone. But that is if you get the opportunity. Shao has got him in the corner with a sliver of life left.
Another command grab. Won't even need the Delta clock stock since Plat is now at chip out health. You gotta be careful when you're going for meaties or even safe jabs. There's just one DP, all you need.
Yeah,
and will Shao risk it? No.
Trying so hard to beat this DP, and it finally came down after like 4 or 5 2As. Shao pulling the trigger and taking the game.
It really was. Plat was like trying to shimmy, become the most ascended shimmy person, and Shao's no, I'll take the throw.
Shao will take that jump out of the corner for their trouble. Getting the throw bait on the Plat as well. Non-EX Thunderbird means you get a second one. You gotta keep up that damage. 2-for-1 special.
And not taking the throw bait themselves. Shao getting in with that riding free.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Plat knows that it's minus, so why not DP on your minus, friends? I'll steal a turn real quick.
And there we go, the pressing coming out in Shao's favor. On set point now. Shao's been looking just as clean as the first time we saw them on stream. Maybe it's the on-stream buff.
It might. Maybe Shao's a little bit of a showman. So I don't have an audience, I can't perform up to my peak, you know?
Yeah, very true. Reverse of a lot of players. And yep, good. Cancel there. Get yourself from taking a Raging Strike combo because you don't want to just let your opponent do it for free.
You're not being able to punish the 6-6L anymore. Plat, regardless, has got the positioning, has got the whiff punish, has got the kill, they're staying alive.
That's what makes 2B so scary to mash on. She can just stick right outside your furthest button's range, press H, and take your life away.
Right. She is one of the queens of whiff punishing in this game. Like her 5M, her 5H reach incredible distances along the screen, and characters like Beatrix, if you're whiffing, those buttons aren't going that far. 2B is going to be able to catch you slipping real quick.
Here it is, already Plat sending Shao to the corner. There's plenty of skill gauge unlocked, plenty of SBA gauge as well to enforce some extra brave point shenanigans. And what a 5U.
The super, yes. Plat cashing it out to take Shao down to their second to last bravery point and get one back for Plat. 3-0 is the economy. Shao DPing through it, saying, I don't care about your resources. Give me that damage.
Good tech, Delta Clock back up. Trying to find a hit there with it on, and gets hit. Wall Volt applied. What easy combo finish there. Tying up the score.
The tenacity from Plat to stay in it. Just got that second to last round. And even though Shao was on set point, they did not care. They said, I'm going to keep playing my own game. Shao, you can deal with it or not. That's up to you.
Plat not opting for a 2H there. Just blocking Brave, counter yourself out. Keeping with the guaranteed, the safe ways out of that pressure.
Yuel into throw bait. Catching Shao slipping. We got the super on deck. It's pretty low damage and not going to be able to kill, but one throw, one touch, one anything will do it.
Oh, Brave jumping out of the corner with Plat's crouching there right in front of your face. That might pay off.
Got the sparks attached, 2-2H connecting, doesn't quite put her on chip range, and now Shao in danger. Anything will kill. You cannot block once.
Well, Shao didn't block.
Fortunately, that 2-2U just a little bit too minus, not able to get anything afterwards. They got the Hail Mary, and you know, that's the odds of a Hail Mary. 50% of the time it works out. Other half, not so much.
50% of the time, it works 100% of the time.
That's facts.
Good stuff out there on the 5U cancel.
That reaction from Shao, able to jump the 2-2L, not something that you see too often, nor is that confirmed off the pod laser. That was kind of sick.
Absolutely. Yep. Got the parry on the far L, but not a punish. And that's going to take Shao down very close to chip out range.
One more touch. The whiff punish will do it. Shao trying for a close heavy.
I'm excited. I always love watching Iago play. Hate fighting Iago because it's just, I can't do anything. But always puts on a show for us.
Oh yeah. I'm interested to see Blue's Beatrix. I know previously, I'm not sure how long ago because I haven't seen them play in a while, they were on Eustace. And I think lamenting Eustace being somewhat underwhelming relative to other members of the cast. I think when Beatrix came out, they're like, you know what? Fine. I'm moving on. Eustace, goodbye. I'm picking up the sword.
Yeah, flashback to Kratos pulling out the Blades of Chaos. It's time.
It is indeed. Iago reversal off. And even with Blue being on the Beatrix, a character that has very potent get-in tools, Iago is just kind of maneuvering around him expertly. The back throw again to keep up the momentum.
Yeah, and there got the instant overhead. GG there to pick it up for you. The ult whip, you got the kill.
Those instant overhead confirms from Ferry, not quite as lethal as they were in the previous patch. There was some scaling added to rising overhead buttons in this game, in the most recent version. However, when you've spent the whole match whittling Blue's health down, chipping him away with these 2Us into whips, that's all you need sometimes.
Yeah, it effectively went from, instead of Ferry just needing to instant overhead you 2-3 times, now it's just, she's gonna chip you down like you said, and it's gonna kill you in one. You're gonna be what? I thought they nerfed rising overheads.
I thought this character was dead. What happened?
Delta Claw combo. Are we gonna see SSB8? I think we are.
Oh,
Raging Strike confirmed it.
Oh.
Wait. No.
Hey, yo, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
Okay.
Not quite.
Okay.
Not quite.
I had visions back to Elsa DreamHack of getting 95% in.
Yeah, I still the release Beatrix SSBA combos are burned into my brain. I see someone get touched from like 85% of like, oh, surely they're dead, right? Thankfully, no longer the case, but Blue's still able to pick it up on the backside.
Blue not able to find an effective way in. Getting chipped down time and time. The instant overhead will be enough. Iago will take game number 1.
And as low damage as the confirms may be, having the ability to actually 50-50 somebody in this game is still incredibly potent. You set down the GG, and they just gotta hold that. High, low, take your pick, flip your coin.
Yeah. You are reacting to that high. Not yet. Maybe next patch will be like, yeah, her air buttons got increased startup by 4 frames.
Due to gaps in player skill being overly oppressive, we have increased the startup of Ferry's jump buttons by 5 frames each.
Blue has gotten Iago down to a very scary life total. The stagger pressure coming in clean.
Blue doing a very good job of keeping it tight against Iago, who has been one of our most prolific representatives of Ferry at the top level.
Oh, what a good Brave counter bait. Punishing that Raging Strike.
What side did that hit on? Somebody help me. Somebody help me.
That hit on the block button check.
I always, whenever I see those kind of setups, I think, oh, block button check, right? But you gotta have like a little bit of awareness to know that a block button check is coming to be using it in the first place.
I don't think I would have been ready to be a block glitch. I thought that was going to be your standard old high-low 50-50.
Oh, yeah, I sure as hell got hit. I was thinking, oh, instant overhead, no big deal. And then the rope came out. Nah, I'm cooked. I'm done.
Wow, what? You riding free. Get yourself in. Brave counter right out. Iago in a tough spot.
Pushing Blue back all the way. That JU didn't counter hit, so they weren't able to get the full confirm off of it. Riding free hit! They stood up too early!
No, Iago.
That is one of the dangers of that ultimate riding free. You do need to crouch through the entire thing up until that last hit that is a mid. You stand up any earlier and you risk getting blown up and forfeiting game 2 to Blue.
Another early back throw. Yet we're not going to deal with it. I don't need to guess high-low if I just DP.
You mix up. Not feeling it. You can try again next time. GG's out. Oh, got the hit. They're able to confirm off the GG. Raging Chain is available. Not even going to be used because combo limit hit.
A good bait there on the DP. Iago finds himself back at set point.
It's one more. The whip catches the riding free attempt from Blue. Feels like it had been a get in for free card for this whole set, but Iago finally able to snipe it out.
Yeah, I think Blue just slightly misspaced it. Iago took full advantage. Oh, we're getting decent combos.
You get the setup? No. Oh, that's keep him in the corner. The momentum shifted. Oh my goodness! Wake up as a No, it doesn't.
Spot dodge in time.
At that point, what do you do when the health lead is that? Kind of recently, I went up to WeMad back in the winter, and I was running some casuals, and I was like, man, I'm playing this Yuel player. They're pretty damn good. And then, you know, fast forward to the tournament, I see Kaiina up there in top 8. I'm like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, I had that same experience at Texas Showdown. I was playing some Strive. This Asuka player like walks in next to me playing some for fun. I was like, oh, I see them walk up the stream. Like, oh, for top 8. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Like, oh, I understand. I now feel a little bit less bad that I was getting my ass beaten casuals. Ladewaybac taking the first round though, sniping out Kaina's attempt, trying to backflip on in there, but you cannot get past that heavy auto combo.
Absolutely not. I mean, Ladeway pressing something. Just found the wrong end of an H button.
I don't know. Just pull up on him like that?
Oh,
Kinda.
no.
They've been trying to slip and slide into Ladewaybac's defenses a little bit too often here. First time didn't quite work out. Second time just getting straight up punished.
I mean, we are on the beach, so don't blame Kaiina. But oh, there it is, the new actually an overhead now. After not being so for so long.
You know? I don't know about y'all, but me personally, I'm getting hit by that overhead 100% of the time. Unless I'm on death's door like that. She gets a combo off of the low, I'm not messing with it. You can have it. You can have the overhead.
Nice plug on the ultimate reversal. I think you'll be able to find yourself a kill confirmed. Yes, you will.
Yeah, I don't...
No, drop on curse. I'm so sorry.
Dabbing just out of range of the skybound dart. Kaiina not able to finish the job. Ladewaybac is still nearly on chip out point, but sometimes that's all you need. You're not at risk of a chip out, so Kaiina can't just DP on defense. And Ladewaybac gets a hit. It won't be lethal, but one more Oki situation is the reward.
Oh no, gets hit. Actually so unfortunate for Kaiina there. The drop on the SKA confirmed, leading into a comeback from Ladeway.
Kobe, what do you have to say for yourself?
I have nothing but infinite apologies for you.
They're having a nice weekend at the beach. They're trying to relax, do some slip and slides, and you're out here bestowing curses upon Kaiina. Despicable behavior.
I'll put it you'll look for my resignation notice in the mail.
Kaiina was able to recover it for a bit. The Ladewaybac, ever the tenacious, finding the spot to jab out. Something in. Oh my goodness. Single hit confirmed. There we go.
One more guess. Man, what a good reversal there. And the 2L that was catching Dragalia out so often earlier today and just continuing to work.
Yeah, you can see Kaiina trying to slowly walk back after that jump in. And 2B's 2L is quite large, allowing her to cover that space excellently.
Oh no, the zoom right into 2B's air normals. Gonna be locked down in the corner here for a little bit.
Oh, Got the hit. Spent Raging Chain. But not gonna be lethal. You need one more. You need a throw. You need a punish. That'll get you to death's door. And Ladewaybac, capitalizing on the reactions of Kaiina to take the set.
Yep. Up here, Metera and Belial, both rocking the same color, but Kryloz is just on the skin version.
There are, I think, no instances in when I would have ever expected Metera to be the conservatively dressed one in a matchup. But here we are, the new Belial skin getting rocked by Kryloz, and this character is also seeing a bit of conversation about it. Like in the patch, a lot of people were expecting him to get toned down maybe a little bit, but nope. You get a little bit of a buff to you Goisha, and that's about it.
Yeah, and then overall, everyone else that was above him last patch, they got nerfed quite substantially. It was like, all right, I'll take this. But I mean, Nekotech doesn't really care. She's just good.
Kryloz has just said, forget it, I'm pulling up. Once you get chipped to that low, it wasn't quite on ship death range, but at that point he's like, forget it. I gotta make a play. If it's gonna work, it's gonna work. If it's not, that's fine, I'll go next.
Yeah. And Kryloz is still struggling to try and get in against Nekotech. Every single time has been met with getting a hit. All the right choices are being made. And that life bar is dwindling fast.
That it is. Nekotech spending the extra brave point to keep the corner positioning. 50 meters spent by Kryloz. Last VP of Nekotech's expended. Kryloz has finally found a hit, but Nekotech is just pressing and gets the kill.
Kryloz definitely thought Nekotech would have used the last of the SBA gauge as a reversal there with such a life lead, but no brave points. Instead, Nekotech said, okay, I'm gonna just press.
Kryloz has had such an incredibly difficult time getting past this like half screen spacing. Once Kryloz is within that far heavy range of Metera's, Nekotech is just a brick wall.
The trades, I thought they were really gonna go delete all 6 brave points.
Dude, I feel like I saw that once.
Oh,
I think it was between Zerom and Tenured Mule. So I'm sure someone in chat knows the moment I'm talking about. I think they used all 6 in one interaction.
The poster of why people wanted it nerfed.
Yeah, it was like, well, alright, I guess whoever guard cancels last gets the turn, I suppose. If we're really doing all that, I guess you can have it.
Good on you for being second. Alright, now Kryloz is on one interaction. And that might have just been it. Yes, it will be. Nekotech taking it with a clean 2-0. And it looked like she struggled.
Yo, Khalil, I know you're not out here in chat going so many events. You're the one that's running them all. You signed up for this.
This is your life.
Shout out to Khalil, though, our illustrious TO who is out here supporting so many different games day in and day out. Fellas, if you're in chat, drop a heart for your boy.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Now, Charlotta definitely is a character you see very, very few of. But with Sage and Zerom, the ones you do see are very strong.
Oh yeah. You see like Sage, Zerom, Wii with like 10 million E's. Been repping the character to fair amounts of success. Zerom being one of our Arc World Tour representatives, we and Sage taking events in their own names as well. This is not an event, though, that Sage has taken. That is a fat shimmy confirmed by Synn.
Absolutely. And that could end up a round win in Synn's favor.
Battle 2. Engage.
Oh, yo, round start 6-6 out. Synn was expecting Sage to pull up with something, but good on Sage to just hold back. Back it up real quick. Not trying to overextend quite yet. That one.
Right. Ooh, using the ult investment. What a setup.
Yeah, got the first hit of the EX Lightning. 6-6M to follow. Doesn't kill Sage, but the health is so low. You got a free punish. You're out of the corner. What do you do with the momentum you're garnering from this?
Ult DP, just not gonna accept any pokey options whatsoever, and I'm here for it.
The punish on the 6-6M was there. Zoe's 2M, one of her most consistent buttons, especially at punishing things like misspaced 6-6Ms. Great awareness from Synn, taking that game 1. Sage really felt like they had limited play time in that first game. They got out of the corner like once or twice, and it was on them to make the most of it.
Alright, but Sage is starting off a lot better. Already a Synn to the corner, a good 50% life's been taken away. Got a big counter hit, but not able to convert it the first time. You always got next time.
Oh, there we go. Spin the win, baby.
Battle 2. Engage.
Sage fighting back in a big way. Baiting the anti-air off of Synn. I like that change up. Been doing a lot of jumping forward. Once you get him in that rhythm, doing a neutral jump to bait some anti-airs can net you some hefty punishes.
Already, yep, making sure all these EX skills, they end in plus frames. Trying to push Sage to the corner. Sage being nice and patient. That's a wild counter SBA.
Hey, hold this real quick. That's -1 BP for you. I appreciate the exchange. Sage is gonna have to use that BP very judiciously. They're not gonna die from this one. They have one more shot to get out. Where are they gonna spend it?
Brave counter here on Synn's side. If Sage can find a hit, no, just gonna get thrown out of the option. Potential set point here for Synn.
Battle 3.
Sage is not looking to go out yet.
We'll see how much of a choice they have in that matter. You were saying earlier that Sage has been on an absolute, or not Sage, Synn, excuse me, has been on an absolute tear in the ladder since that first match on the stream. They're 7-3 right now, and we're getting to that point in the ladder bracket where wins are so important because they're starting to decide who is in top 8, who gets cut, who is in winners, and who is in losers.
And Synn's really wanting to get up in that higher winner side seed for sure. And that will definitely be a solid addition. Quickly confirming the ult.
A quick sponsor quest to the pot.
1. Engage.
We've got Kryloz back up here with another new character to the stream, and Lucy bringing Versusia up here.
Oh yeah, Lucy had been one of the contenders for top 8 here in our bracket, is currently sitting at 5th with this Versusia. So this is a potentially important match. Kryloz is not in contention for the top 8 slot. However, he could potentially play spoiler if he's able to take this set over Lucy.
So it's already starting to look like Kryloz is making it happen. Lucy down 2 brave points already, down to about 40% life. And oh, tries to shimmy, but that 2L, nice long range.
Yeah, Versusia having some struggles on defense against Belial, since his offense is so non-linear. And Versusia's defensive options are pretty limited. She has a slow jab and no meterless reversal, meaning she's got to hold more than most characters do against this guy.
Yeah. Well, let me post this real quick. There we go. I had to do it. Where we have Belial on screen. And there is that H button getting some big reward in. However, oh my gosh. Oh my Kryloz. Looks like Lucy wasn't ready for Cry to actually continue going. Got hit. So now we're in the danger zone.
Wow, Kryloz just not afraid. That challenge ability of his is so potent. Not able to challenge there. Lucy not confirming off the guard course. That is huge. And run up SVA from Kryloz. Are you serious?
Try. Oh me.
You got it, bro. You are a better man than I. Run up SVA to take this game against Lucy is... You're saying something when you're doing that.
Oh, nice brave counter out. To start a little bit of pressure. The column is such a good zoning tool because you can't jump out of it. And if you do, it's very, very hard. You have to be so preemptive that you're running the risk of going into 2H or her anti-air fireball instead.
Gotta be picked up into the SVA here. Kryloz lacking a couple of BP. Throw is available to kill. Versusia a little bit difficult at enforcing a strike throw game plan because of her awkward runs.
Nice little throw, probably on one little hit of life. Especially when Lucy has so much BP still left to pump into brave counters to get Cry off of her.
In the corner, stuck in Belial pressure. Great mash out from Lucy.
Patience from Lucy. And yeah, they're already. Whoa! What a run up!
Getting some reward from it. Stock back up. Jumping with the plus frames.
Oh no! That barely clipped him on the cross up, and that's going to be quite a lot of punish here.
Man, grab connect. Stuck in this corner. Stuck in this pressure. Have to guard cancel out. Yo, Lucy doing it again. That close heavy into spot dodge is something they've represented a couple times now, and first time doesn't work. Second time, they nearly net around for it.
Yeah, and Cry now at chip out health has to make something happen and cannot use fireball from that range. Not against Versusia.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage. Great.
Oh, wow. The RL there just did not occur. Close enough range, and there's you. Reversal. That's going to give quite an entrance here for Kryloz.
Able to get in. Another one. This time letting the command grab rock. Lucy not expecting it. It was on cooldown, so the damage not that high, but you're setting up the corner carry into this situation we're seeing here.
There you go. Has to play very awkward ranges here, thanks to the lower life total and the run-up throw after you fireball. That'll do it.
Belial gets so many plus frames now off that ultimate Asmodeus. It was already a pretty advantageous thing to throw out in neutral, and they said, what if it was even more so?
Exactly. And all you had to do was give up your unblockable.
I think that's a fair trade. We take those. We take those. We also take this damage that Lucy is going to be able to cash out with. Straight to the SBA. Mid-screen, you know, without stock. Versusia damage not the highest, but it's still something that is putting Kryloz even closer to death.
Absolutely, and Kryloz won't be able to regain the BP. It'll just be a kill at this point if any SBA, SSBA gets launched. Oh my gosh, the tags and gets counter hit on the crush.
The awareness from Lucy to know that Kryloz is just doing delay 2L to keep getting out of that pressure. So, alright, I'm not going to run up this time. I'm just going to do a far HH and blow you up for it. Another toss.
Good block on the Brave counter. Wasn't ready enough for a spot dodge to call it out. But hey, blocking it's no big deal. Oh my. Oh my.
Lucy has no BP.
I know Kryloz would have done Brave counter there if he had gotten hit by it. I know he would have.
They just rack it up. Lucy has one more reversal. And they're not gonna get to spend it. Kryloz.
That's evil to do.
Final on-stream match of the ladder format of tonight's bracket.
Well, we got the prismatic Versusia weapon on too. The little flowies.
Well, this character's been out for like 2 weeks. Stoomy's been grinding for these Versusia cosmetics.
And I've been playing since release, and I just got my prismatic for Narmaya.
Yeah.
I got grinders.
Truly. Stoomy showing the results of that grinding. Oh my goodness. Ultimate Pillar is so distracting with that prismatic.
Battle 2. Engage.
Oh, not blocking the overhead, but that overhead triple attack doesn't give too much advantage. Now Stoomy taking it all in stride, has all the cooldowns to regenerate. And now they're back up.
BadBoyRay able to get out of the corner, but one of the difficulties really of fighting Versusia is if you don't make that initial escape convert into something, extended pressure, a hit, whatever it may be, you're at a very severe risk of losing that advantage immediately if she just kind of backs up and gets a tiniest bit of space for herself.
Yeah. Especially with Gran too, 'cause his normals don't have the longest range to contest Versusia with, and then you're risking on Reagan Lave or Boots, which can be pretty slow comparative to what Versusia can throw out there in neutral.
Yeah. For as much of a mid-screen get in there option as the overdrive surge is, Versusia has the 2-on-4 series right there that is like even more of a jump scare option than Gran's boot.
Yeah, it's visions of Bardock Lariat for real.
Especially if she has the 5U stock up, it makes the EX version safe on block.
Yeah. Make it a true jump scare moment.
Yeah, that thing goes like a half screen. You just pull up.
But oh, we're at full stream. I'm gonna do my Shoto thing. I'm gonna send a fireball out. Play neutral. No, you're not.
Why would you think to do that? How dare you?
Oh, speaking of boot, Unfortunately, EX boot gets blocked and back thrown to the corner. And the counter hit from Stoomy will end it all.
And it will. Stoomy's Versusia getting another door. Everyone's throwing a volley of tomatoes at you. Get this guy out of here. He cursed Dragalia.
Oh my gosh, what a RH there.
That was beefy from Ladewaybac.
Rip spot dodge. Yeah, spot dodge and rolling on Anre's spear thrusts. It's something that not a lot of people do, but in moderation is really effective.
You do have to be wary of the fact that Anre's Rakshasas do have 3 very different speeds to them. So if you get a little bit too in the rhythm, he can blow you up. But like you said, moderation is key, and when you use it appropriately, it's a very, very consistent way to get on the character.
Okay. Senpai, knowing that you can get a long range SBA out there. Oh. Throw. Throw again. Ladewaybac's being very patient. Ends up being the downfall. Never mind.
The downfall of who, Kopi?
I really need to sign that resignation letter right now. I thought that combo was gonna kill, and then it ended up not finishing. And I was like, oh, well, I did it again. Call me Britney Spears.
Oh, getting a little bit toxic with the calls, one might say. But unperturbed is SenpaiSpyder, as they got a health lead that is draining a little bit before our eyes.
No SBA meter to use for ult skills. That'll keep SenpaiSpyder a little bit more comfortable at taking some risks. But with that 50 on the horizon, now comes in the patience that you need not to give 2B an inch. Because here's Ladewaybac taking a mile.
There's another raging chain. There we are. We took the mile, took the game. Remember, this is top 8, and once we cross that threshold past the ladder format, all these matches are first to 3. So there's a little bit more time for feeling out of matchups between these two players. One game, certainly an advantage, but not a monumental one.
Absolutely not. Especially for someone like SenpaiSpyder, who has 2 really strong characters. Definitely believes in the Anre. You know, can be forced out onto Metera again if things go too wrong. And what a wild jump in.
SBA comes out. This one is pretty low damage, but I think even that is enough. Yes, there we go.
Yeah, that penalty coming in clutch.
I always have to second guess 2B's SBA, because for some reason it feels like that one in particular hits like a noodle.
It does. It is the bane of my existence of knowing when or when not it does more damage than just slapping them around like a pool noodle.
Well, that's not a pool noodle that Ladewaybac slapping SenpaiSpyder around. Those swords are hefty. This is the reversal, getting the best of the dive kick attempt from Senpai. Is this? No, not quite.
That air stall into low has caught so many people tonight. This is definitely a trademark of Ladewaybac's pressure. Good use of 3-0 SenpaiSpyder right here. What a big H round start!
And far H is one of the most critical buttons in 2B's arsenal. And we've seen it put in work against this Anre in particular, because it covers a very similar space to a lot of Anre's normals, like his far H.
The only threat is that it's so much easier for 2B to continue pressing them. But she also has other advancing normals, and you know, her whip cancelable strings are really dangerous as opposed to someone like Anre, like you said, has a similar range far edge. But if he whips it, that's the end of the story.
You're gonna get the super. Not quite. Had to go through the auto combo. Just gonna go into the U bombs, and Senpai having flashbacks to last game where the U bombs were set up on wake up and just tried to pick a defensive option that didn't work out.
Yeah, I think that might have been a misinput there on SSBA, the counter hit, because I'm pretty sure that would have actually worked. Sometimes your greatest foe is the input reader.
SenpaiSpyder not getting the parry off. One of the unfortunate things about Anre is doesn't really have a traditional DP to anti-air with. Able to use the spiral spear to some effect, cash out into the SBA, get some damage on, strip a bravery point off. You still got a DP to worry about.
Yeah, and there's that high-low once again. That's gonna send SenpaiSpyder into a very precarious situation.
Shasa's on cooldown, no meter for an ultimate skill means no mid-screen contest. Ladewaybac with a quick 3.
Leave in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Alright. Get into it. Dragalia starting off conservative for a moment, and then the aggression is back.
Oh no, counter hit, H flip. That's a lot of damage. He's trying to go for the throw setup, but I mean, hey, just doesn't need it. We just loop the combo. So a little bit earlier too, there's whiff 2M throw tech, which Dragalia found recently and has been using a lot more.
Iago getting a chance to back up a little bit, get some space, and with the space you gotta earn it again. Dragalia, we saw in the previous match, is one to be holding forward and going for those crescents as well, but Iago has the presence of mind to wait and stuff it out.
Dragalia finding a moment to get in the other stance and makes full use with the transient to swap sides. You are going to get Raging Strike a reset on. That'll be game 1 going to Dragalia.
I seen Zero in chat trying to pull out the joke, saying, "Oh, doing his best Nintendo impression." Like, "Oh, Dragalia lost." Listen, man, tonight's not the night. Dragalia's pulling up. We got 1-0. Although, there's still a chance, just like the mobile game, might get shut down in the rest of this set. We'll have to see.
Oh, nice. Blocks all around. Cross up on the U-flip. That is very unfortunate for Iago. Had the reaction, but came too little too late.
Oh, reset. Beautiful. The frame kill with light DP. Looked like Iago was expecting, oh, I thought that was a misinput. Surely he's minus after that. And Dragalia taking advantage of that split-second decision.
Surely you're minus. Couldn't find the far M. Now you're stuck in that corner. This is where Iago's really gonna shine.
Yo.
Yeah, it's one of the really good ways of beating U-flip consistently, and also covering out Narmaya just going for JH or JM there. It's just throw out a move that has a long amount of active frames that hits at least slightly above you.
Yeah, it's active for an eternity. And that is a boon that not a whole lot of characters have. Most characters have to make an active choice between covering a jump in and covering that flip.
Oh no, the crush coming out on the spin. This is really looking confident and comfortable for Iago.
Dragalia able to get out of it, and that comfortable feeling might be going away for Iago. They got this corner positioning, gonna just go into the sets in a refund route. Keep this corner. The health just about at parity now, and Iago has to guard cancel to get some space back.
Yeah, good stuff there. Being able to block, gets the hit with the H flip, and yeah, straight into SSBA for game number 2. Going on Dragalia's side.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
2-0 up for Dragalia now. The comeback getting longer and longer as the set goes on for Iago.
This is the all important. This is where things can turn on its head, because sometimes you just need that third game to start making sense, putting the pieces of the puzzle together, and yes, that hits both sides. No cross-up on that time, and Dragalia will find this round slipping all the way away.
That was nasty. That was diabolical from Iago. Immediate anti-air with the U hula hoop into the 50-50. Yeah, have fun guessing, Dragalia.
Nice flipping over on the other side, forcing the brave point out of Iago. It's gonna mean nothing if you can't get a hit in.
Dragalia is backing Iago up slowly but surely, with punishing the 2U as well. Thus far, the U Crescents hadn't worked out, but that is some serious value gain from that one.
Not able to get a huge damage punish that would guarantee the kill, and the combo limit, no! You're not punishable this time, and you find the extra hit. Dragalia still in it.
The second time, Iago doing delayed wake up didn't have enough time to punish the super.
Oh, we're flipping. Yep, instant overhead. Really good option there from Iago. Start representing it now.
Gonna get a dive kick. That's an easy guard cancel off from Iago. Gonna set up the super. I'm coming. I'm pulling up. I'm coming. The super's there too. You can't run.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Crescent Moon enthusiast Dragalia trying to force their way in. No dice, says Iago.
Yeah, it's very, very unfortunate for Dragalia running into the ball there, taking away the brave point and a lot of life. I mean, hey, Iago will take it.
Well, certainly. This one has Dragalia coming out in a bit of a frenzy. Like, I'm not taking that last loss lightly. Guard canceling off. I'm making the most of it. Not going to go into SBA to refund the meter. Going to try and Crescent, but Iago has been ready every single time. That U hula hoop is so consistent.
Yes, it is. Oh, Dragalia tried to run under GG, could not do it. And yeah, we're just going to try and get in. Could not use skill fast enough. I think, yeah, Iago just didn't have the right direction on that simple input. Dragalia will confirm that into a kill.
I had no idea that Dragalia would be able to make that into a kill confirmed. Props to them. Set point over Iago is huge.
Yeah, I knew the confirm was there. I just didn't know it would do that much damage. That would have been slightly not enough.
Jumps in, and a perfect timing on the dash into Crescent. Right as Iago was throwing the whip to get over it.
All right, Dragalia, don't run into it this time.
gonna be set back full screen. GG is out. Not gonna land on it. SSBA, you got no bravery points, Iago. You gotta hold whatever is coming to you.
Yeah, no 50-meter either in order to stop what's coming with a DP attempt. And the frame trap between 2L and 5L. Dragalia will take it eventually.
Let's go. That Narmaya plush is very cute.
It is. I can't wait to take her to majors.
The intros rock. Zane and Synn, winner. This will be sitting pretty in winners finals. Will be the first one to qualify for top 3.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Let's get into it.
Seal set up, but Zooey is a character that can kind of keep a little bit of the seals locked down if she's at the right spacing. However, you're no longer at that right spacing.
Great blocks on the fuzzy.
Oh my, send the dragon out. Get that clothesline.
And you're talking about checking those seals. The HDP from Zooey, having generous anti-air properties to it. Stuffing out the dash.
And the dragon too, you can send him out there, cover off, and lock down Zane long enough to get into proper spacings. Ult Rekka, get yourself your knockdown. Alright. Alright, we just spent them all.
Now they got the knockdown. Has a hit with the 6-6L and 2 seals to dash off of it. These are the roulette games you play after brave counter exchanges. One touch could be all she wrote.
Kryloz, what did you start?
Sometimes you just gotta do it. You just gotta spend it. Play the game of chicken. Connection off of the far heavy. Zane in a great spot. Are we gonna set up the ult seals? Yes, we are.
Blocking the ult DP. Quite good. It will lead to a kill confirmed easily.
I love that setup that Zane went for there. Instead of like the traditional fuzzy mix-up that Grimnir has been known to do, using the ult seals and dashing up gives you the perfect height for getting a high-low 50-50 on the opponent as they're falling. They air tech and you either just do like falling button or land 2L, and it's a very, very potent mix-up.
Yeah, I don't think Zooey is one of the privileged short characters where Grimnir doesn't get the fuzzy very often. Or at all. Oh my gosh, but it does loops. Got a perfect. Synn is firing back.
Oh, yeah. Not one to be counted out in any situation. Everyone does love dust loops. They're just satisfying. Something about them.
Oh, wow, what a bait. They're getting the hit sent to the corner. No big deal, SBA on deck.
Let's spend the spear, drop about half of Synn's HP. Get it? All we get is a safe jump. Zane's movement, man. It's too good.
Playing so beautifully around the seals. Zane's out of breakpoints, but it don't matter. 2L catches. We'll steal that round.
Battle 3. Engage.
I was a little bit worried when Zane was running headlong into the oncoming truck that was Synn's SSBA. But able to pick it back up. pretty solidly after that one. This time, gonna have a little bit more difficulty with it as the spot dodge timing on the laser a little bit off.
Blocks the ult DP. Going for the ult lasers. Keep that combo grounded for as long as you can. See if you can let combo limit not mess you up. And just a reset. Synn taking a game.
Keeping us even, keeping us on the edge of our seats. And the Moose keeping us well paid in this match arena with a $30 direct contribution. Shout out to you.
Using the lightning bolt, trying to keep Zane locked down. Just double 6XL. It'll work.
Oh man, Zane been letting these ultimate DPs rip. That one wasn't punished so badly, but a little bit antsy on the follow-up match. Synn has been taking advantage of these defensive choices from Zane. They haven't gotten a successful DP off once.
No, and that's really going to be a hallmark if Synn can reliably punish it, or if Zane will calm down a little bit and try and play the game of how much are you going to bait my ult DP. Interesting RPS and the dragon coming out.
Get half of that dragon meter back from Zooey. No pickup of the ult lightning. It just allows for Synn to get a free knockdown and get back in there. Staying able to make his way to the seals. I was about to say that's where the game starts, but not if there's a laser in your face.
Unfortunately, couldn't pick up with the ult Rekka. Hey, any ult DP is certainly a good thing to hit, even if you have no dragon meter whatsoever. There it is. Came back.
Tried for the 668 and no confirm, but the 4 heavy will do it. SSBA is available. We're gonna spend it. The Crimson Typhoon coming down on Synn.
Yeah, when SSBA is in play, 2 BP and 0 BP are the exact same thing.
Most certainly. You can be healthy, you can be smiling, taking a stroll, and suddenly you're getting robbed blind.
Oh my good tag, the 668 though, coming in with its armor.
Great. Awareness from Synn, a toss down to finish it out.
Alright, we're going to the room. And while we're waiting to Moose, huge donation to the match arena. Appreciate ya. And I'm sure these players appreciate you even more.
Bless. Yes. Reminder that all of our top 8 matches are first to 3. Once we pass that ladder format, every set has a little bit of extra length attached to it, so we get even more hype games.
Oh, nice hit. Yeah, quickly confirming into the Raging Strike, making sure you get that corner carry that you want.
Zane's walk out of the corner, though. Into the U setup. We're going to get the 50-50 overhead. You're not blocking your dome, Synn, and Zane is taking advantage.
Absolutely. That's huge. Zane starting a comeback and mounting. Zane's got 2 games in a row. And Zane just doesn't want to let that continue any further.
Zane is truly in his comfort zone, I feel like, with that Oki setup. Because that's the Dragon Ball, right? Delay air dash overhead or fall into the low. He knows it well. Oh my goodness. Synn.
Perfect again.
Battle 3.
How many of these will Synn get?
Working on another one. Gonna try for it. Synn able to snipe out the tornado with the dragon laser, put Zane down to the corner.
Oh, tried to catch a jump out option. And was too early releasing the charge. Getting a little bit of punishment right here.
There we go. Oh, Synn just falling to the ground, avoiding the situation entirely. So smart from Synn to adapt to the mix-up that Zane was going for.
And I think this will in fact kill as well. No penalty needed.
Able to get that extra damage from linking into the SBA rather than canceling, giving him just enough to take Synn's life bar all the way down. And our first game 5 of the night is here, friends. Zane or Synn, sound off in chat. Who you got?
Oh wow, Synn's pressure looked so strong there. Instead, Zane found the far H. And we're just flipping the script. The UDP coming out. This is the time definitely to use it. Options are being thrown to the wall here in game 5. So many things have been represented. There's so much on the mind.
There is Zane was thinking about that ultimate tornado, feeling that ultimate tornado, and Synn was on a different wavelength. Not able to kill with the SBA, but a quick 2M to stuff out Zane's mash attempt will put him on set point.
Yeah, laser better than tornado confirmed. Synn is going to take an early lead in this set with the dust loops.
Dodge away, guard cancel in the H-Rekka. Zane does not want to play any sort of RPS games. Instead opt to go for the seal mix-ups. Punished by a 2M. It's going to be taking him coast to coast. Gonna finish with the dragon? No.
Now we're gonna do the racket into the throw bait, and that'll be Synn taking it 3-2 over. I'm gonna let the intros rock, perhaps.
Oh yeah, got to. Gotta show off these beautiful EX colors for your character.
Ah, the EX color is so good.
It is.
I wish Black Butterfly had an EX color.
Believe in victory.
Yeah, let me cop an EX color for the DLC characters, Saigans. Let me get EX Lucy real quick.
Oh my, the 2M after the save jump, finding hits here and there. Hey, that's all you need. Senpai showed us earlier today, all you really need to get kills is just stack up the damage, get one combo at the end.
Dodge from Zerom, getting out. Alpha's not really disturbed on defense. We saw Dragalia go for that same option to less success, but Alpha able to find the Crescent Moon out of the corner. Are we gonna be able to turn it into a kill? 47 meter left to go. Raging Chain will do it.
Quite a good combo there. You doing 6XL and the 2U as the confirm.
We're just gonna be content to push Zerom back a little bit with the Setsuna and then reset.
Oh wow, all this patience will end up you getting grabbed. Potential check on the fuzzy tech timing.
In Genji stance now, so you do have a true DP. Tries to throw tech and Zerom is taken to the skies way before that.
The annoying thing about trying to DP Charlotta is her jump arc is just so awkward. She can maneuver around them a lot.
It's the benefits of having such a quick initial jump. By the time you recognize that she's up there, she's already coming down.
Oh.
Triple attack, overhand connect. Not very telegraphed as that one. Able to get something off on Alpha. Raw U slices connecting.
Oh my gosh! Whoa!
Hello? Hello?
Double side switch?
Zero getting a tiny bit of mileage for that ultimate DP. At the very least, it hit a little bit. But Alpha is still tight in health with Zerom.
Oh, gets caught trying to counter poke. Quick finish there. Zerom taking game number 1.
Believe in victory. Battle
That's
one.
one up for Zerom over Alpha. Going for the 5U parry to try and stuff out that command dash that we've seen Alpha represent a number of times.
Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Do a double fake. But Alpha is just so content this set just to sit there.
I like the options we've been seeing from Zerom to almost always, when they get a knockdown, go for the demon flip overhead. Alpha has shown Zerom that they will never stand up. They're not risking getting hit by that command grab. So just a little bit of free chip damage on your knockdown from the demon flip overhead, certainly worth going for.
Battle
Absolutely.
two. Engage.
Hello? Delay 668 on round start. That's how we're feeling, Zerom. That's how we're feeling.
Oh wow. Good mash out from Alpha. Hey,
And it-
ultimate flip. It'll get you.
Yeah, an equally rewarding mash out, maybe even more so from Zerom. Crushing the lows, challenging the run out from Alpha, and we're already at a quick 2-0 lead for the Charlotta.
Battle one. Engage.
Oh no, big counter hit, but only slight confirm. Another big counter hit, and this time a little bit more damaging of a confirm.
Zerom jumped themselves back into the corner, right into the waiting arms of Alpha. And, ooh. I was talking about before the stream how I feel like I've never seen that H Crescent whiff. And now I see what happens when it does. Alpha losing about 50% of their health, and the rest of it is in danger after that throw bait.
Absolutely. Combo limit will be the factor, and it works out perfectly for Alpha. But it does not matter. Alpha kind of forced into taking an action there to avoid getting shipped out. Just missed time.
Reversal out from Alpha to challenge the demon flip that crossed up. Zerom is not afraid. Alpha trying to take one too many turns, and Zerom stopping them in their tracks.
Ooh, nice ult DP. Get yourself out. And tried to ult flip, but unfortunately, that has info on frame 9. Not early enough.
Got the EX slip out of the corner. Counter hit Zerom for responding a little bit too late. The opposite corner now, the throw bait keeps Alpha in it.
Battle three. Engage.
Alpha showing that they can hang. They can hold on. But the number of performances of that caliber we've seen have been a little bit limited so far. We gotta see more of it, and I'm liking the start we have now.
Yeah. Also do notice Alpha is using combo routes that save stocks. Normally Narmaya's combos just deplete them, and you route specifically to get at least a little bit back to try and loop the confirms. Here we're spending.
Oh, that we are. Charlotta one touch away, one DP, one throw, anything, but not in chip range critically. This is how you can mount a comeback. The throw is racking up, one touch for both.
And the ult DP. That'll be enough for Alpha to be on the board. It is 2-1.
Staving off the loser's bracket for now is Alpha, but taking 3 in a row against Zerom is a feat that not many players can say they have accomplished.
Oh, no. Slightly mistimed the confirm. And because that confirm did not allow for the Kyoka Suigetsu stock to be there, you could not do really anything off that anti-air. Especially not if you were autopiloting into the good confirm and weren't ready to just auto-combo LDP.
Oh. No, doesn't quite get the confirm. That would have been death for Zerom. Tragedy.
It's the pain of needing forward TK. You just get that neutral TK sometimes, and the arc just does not help you.
Thankfully for Alpha, they were able to pick it back up in the following sequences. And their composure in this set has visibly increased, like tenfold.
Little shimmy there coming up from Zerom, but no bite.
Zerom the one to bite on the the crescent from Alpha. Getting punished again with it. An anti-air crescent? Are you serious, Alpha?
Yeah, and there it is. 2-2, tying it up. What a confirm.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
I'm a believer. Alpha taking to the skies, meeting Zerom where he wanted to be. Take 2 in a row. Now is the hard part. Now is when the nerves are at their max. Can you make the third?
Yeah, oh, the Brave counter wrong side. The H flip special. Oh no, messed up the safe jab. That's fine.
I like the UDP from Zerom. Very, very difficult to safe jab or jump them as it's super fast. And responded in kind by Alpha. Both players have a number of Brave counters. They can do it. The UDP comes back out.
Yeah, parry. You only need 1 frame and good throw there in the middle of that Raging Strike startup. Set point.
1 round away. Alpha's been making the run back after Zerom started out with a dominant 2-0. And Narmaya is adapting. We are biting on less throw baits. We are playing clinical neutral. The crescent moods are striking true. What else could you ask for?
Oh, the backdash gets caught out by the demon flip. Good blocks though from Alpha. And the Zetsuna startup gets hit. And it'll be enough. Just enough.
Leaving us with our second game 5 of the top 8. Both on winner's side. Both absolute bar burners. Final round.
The back hit?
Hello?
Yo.
Chipping away at Zerom's HP, forcing out a Brave counter. They only have 1 left compared to Alpha's 2. It's a little bit slow in the challenge. Gonna be able to spend? No, not even.
Plus frames, but gets Blanca both. They're both at super low life totals where 1 bad confirm will be enough.
Wait, punish!
Oh no, couldn't get the link, and what a UDP. Throws are enough.
Still a Brave counter spent by Alpha. 1 left on Zerom's side. There it is. No responses. The UDP is the last line of defense for Alpha.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
There we are. First losers quarters match. Zane versus Ladewaybac, a matchup that we have seen time and time again.
Already getting into the flow of using seals to zoom across the screen.
The seals can be a little bit dangerous for Zane in this matchup. I've seen a couple brackets where against players like Ladewaybac, like Diaphone, when they have that 2-2H applied to Grimnir, it makes it really risky for him to start flying. He can get punished straight out of the dash if that 2-2H is there.
What a call out over Old Tornado. No huge confirm, but hey, you take what you get. And while Grimnir's 2H is very big and hits to the sky, almost like a Geese 3C, it doesn't have the biggest forward hitbox in the world.
It's quite necessary against a lot of anti-air situations. This one just going to be avoided with a simple 5L. Oh my. Zane.
Yeah.
Zane, you can't keep doing it. You can't keep doing it like that. You can get away with it.
Someone please use the block button. Punish this man. Also, if Ladewaybac does have 50 meter, then you don't have to really care about the left-right, because 2B's reversal just covers it.
That's true. It does require you to input reversal on the right side, though. Which, when Grimnir is zipping around above your head, that can be a task in and of itself.
Seals applied, but yeah, we're air stalling, and the 2H finally hits Ladewaybac, but not firm in sight.
Not from either player. This one should be as a counter hit. J-Edge gets something. Not that much, but at least you got the corner positioning. You force Ladewaybac to take a risk to get out.
There we go. Just trading you reversals, no big deal. And Zane will be sent down in this corner. What will the option be as the ult orbs lock you down?
Good block from Ladewaybac. Holding steady. Zane letting it rip.
And the spot dodge.
Alright, Zane, it's game 2. That's a lot of energy for game 2. Hold on a minute. Expecting the cancel from Ladewaybac that never came. Lade able to find a full confirm. We've seen this plenty of times throughout the bracket. That nice and easy corner to corner from Ladewaybac. Like the call out on the shimmy. We're going all the way? Not quite coast to coast, but get some of that skill back.
Oh, and we jump in. Don't have to deal with the seals on which side if you're just in the air. Oh my gosh, and we're just sending out long range buttons.
Critically, Ladewaybac only has 1 bravery point left. Stray hits are going to be the bane of his existence. That raw SSBA that we saw in the last match, if it hits in this one, that's a dead 2B for sure.
Oh, and that doesn't even need the SBA. We don't even have to try and guess any games.
Run up, dash back. Zane was antsy for the guard cancel. Really wanted to take that turn back. But it is a commitment in and of itself, and Ladewaybac punishing it accordingly. Beautiful movement from the 2B.
Oh my gosh. Just an HTP up there? What you doing up there, Ladeway? Back down.
Even for a character that is as oriented towards the air as Grimnir, sometimes 2B can feel even more flighty. She just kind of hangs out. Just said, I'll get down eventually.
Oh no, the autopilot BC expecting a meaty there from Zane. That's gonna be met with death.
It certainly is. We don't even get it to watch him throw the spear. That's so sad. I need Zane to hold the command for the messing up the spear throw just once, just for me.
Just for you.
Wade dropping him down in the corner, looking for that same bait that got him game 2. Zane, I think, being a little bit more conservative on the Brave counters now after that one. Maybe had a bit of fear instilled into him by it. Still connect. He has some seals in a perfect spot to capitalize on that DP as well. Great foresight by Zane.
Good blocks here from Ladewaybac, and the throw was just out of range.
Unfortunately, that punishment is death. You have to throw. The sentence. Execution by 2B. Ladewaybac now on set point. 1 away from a 3-0 over Zane.
Oh my gosh, all of the mixes left, right, up, down. Which way is Zane? And in your face is the correct choice here, and that's a lot of damage.
That it is. It does put Ladewaybac just outside of SSBA range, but he's never going to be able to use it. Bet it all on the reversal DP, which, given Ladewaybac's track record through this tournament, is not necessarily a bad bet. In this case, though, you go gambling, sometimes you lose.
Good patience, trying to wait out, see if Zane was going to press something. And for that patience, we're rewarded for having Zane back in the corner.
Ladewaybac giving us a dose of that delayed overhead. We're going to see it again? No. Not opting for it. Conserving the skill gauge. Trying to make sure the next hit connects. And Zane is having none of it. Get me out.
Alright, going into the Raging Strike confirmed. Not wanting to bet on SBA.
Another set point for Ladewaybac. Zane fought back from 1. Can he do it again? Rope dodge. The seals are set. You got some offense going and a cheeky overhead to start things out.
Oh, nice. The up back JL. Nice predictive option. Pretty safe to do as well, and very, very rewarding.
Toss him up. One more mix. The fuzzy with no seals. Gets a little bit of damage, but not enough to kill UDP to take to the skies. If she's not coming down, I'll just meet her up there.
Battle 3. Engage.
Ladewaybac doing a good job of contesting that space that is just at like the Grimnir 4H range, where she is super comfortable.
Oh, they both jump out! But Zane was faster with the button. This is a massive confirm. Is it going to be enough? And it is!
The Brave...
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Alright.
Good spot dodge on the M flip, but not ready for the H.
No, Dirham gotta be warmed up at least in some capacity. But Dragalia and Alpha, quite different styles between the two of them. We're gonna be seeing a whole lot of flips. We've already seen 2. There's a hell of a lot more where those came from.
Oh, nice. The H triple attack ender. The overhead. Ooh, nice roll though, getting out of range of the flips. What a solid bait there from Zerom on the Brave counter. Ended in with a round win.
Immediate reversal out from Dragalia. Does not want to let the pressure go. Their offensive sequences have been quite potent, but when Zerom is able to get the gas flowing, get the car started, it's looking rough for Dragalia.
It really is. Dragalia is having a tough time piecing together how Zerom is wanting to play. We're trading Brave counters. Another flip. And that will be game number 1 in Zerom's favor.
That's the thing that Alpha was avoiding like the plague in the winner's semis match. Whenever Charlotta did Demon Flip, he was never standing up. The risk of that command grab, far too great to be standing. More willing to just take the overhead. It's way less damage.
Yeah, especially in the corner.
Said Demon Flip for the cross up. Oki's 668. We've seen it from Zerom in that mid range a couple different times against players that like to be pushing some mid range buttons like Dragalia on this Narmaya. Hugely effective counter poke.
Gosh, look at the patience and the Zetsuna too far away to make anything work, but fading out UDP. That is definitely worth it. As we return to mid-screen.
Gonna be getting the Oki though, leaves you very close. Crescent blocked. Guard. You're getting low. Your health bar almost in chip range. Another Crescent puts him just above the chip out threshold.
Oh, and gets overhead, was not ready to try and hit out of there.
Oh, reversal out from Zerom. This has really been a game of momentum between these two players. They're both such offensively oriented playstyles.
Nice flip out of the corner, met with the Brave counter, the overhead. The blocking ult, Blanca ball. And wow. Oh no. Oh no, could not continue the combo. The Raging Strike gets spot dodged. And Zerom will take game number 2.
Being the first person that we've seen on stream to dodge that meaty Raging Strike setup. Rewarded for it with a second game in the set over Dragalia. Try something to get back into it. H Crescent has been putting in work, but need a little bit more behind it, a little bit more juice to follow up.
Nice blocks on the cross up there, and baits out the Raging Strike.
Bet with one of their own, spending the second to last VP. Do they have a route that will kill? Into the restand, surely? Yes. I always get a little bit worried towards the end of these Narmaya combos when you're relying on a restand for the extra little bit of damage to kill. The Dragalia, they got it in the bag. They know way more than me.
Yeah, restands, they're very consistent, thankfully. There's just a lot you can do damage-wise, depending on how much meter you have to start with.
Crescent jumped over by Zerom. With 1 DP gone, Super's not going to be spent. Just going to go for a reset. In the throw. That bait that you mentioned, it's coming up clutch. Zero on set point, looking to give us another 3-0 here in top 8.
Good. Patience gets the counter hit with the L, and so many throws are whipping on Dragalia's side.
Protect. Tried the crescent, but the Blanca ball is a little bit too fast. Alright. The crescents are coming out even more than they already were.
Believe in you, Flip. But you won't get a chance to. Game 3, won by 0. I'm eliminating Dragalia.
You know what?
Okay.
I love watching Vera. So I'm alright with that. I'll take it.
Got another new character this far into the bracket for the stream. First Vera of the night.
Vera's EX color is so good.
It is pretty. Indeed.
It is crisp.
I love the pink accents. Oh no, gets counter hit by the second hit there. Oh no, tries to spot dodge the lightning, was a little too late.
Little bit. Gets a 6-6M, but it wasn't counter hit, so you don't get a hard knockdown there. Synn is on the ball with these checks with 2M.
Oh, install, and it's gonna be right out of range. The Hail Mary.
I have the feeling that's something that you gotta go for at least a couple times in a set as Vera. The Hail Mary install, especially since in this version of the game she can combo off of it. It's a bit scaled, but you get pretty good reward for it.
Yeah. Combo into a meaty is nothing to scoff at, even if it's scaled. Gosh, the walk-up trying to make Synn bite on something.
Synn not really biting. Just getting themselves out of the corner, conserving the meter, even though they have 1 BP left. They're going to save it for the killing blow.
Oh no! The whiff on the ult DP not getting punished, but the spot dodge on the brave counter will do it.
Synn starting us off with a game 1 victory. I have to wonder if Alpha goes down 2-0. Are we going to stick with the Vera, or is the Narmaya coming back out?
Nice pressure, staying calm. Oh, the JL. And we're going to catch with the SBA.
All right. Synn recouping that bravery point that they had just spent in the Brave Counter War. I give you that one back. I'll be needing it for the future. They're taking one of yours as well. Throw tags. Alpha could have had a great confirm into install there, but instead they'll be taking this one. SSBA or the install. What are we opting for? The damage.
Yeah, definitely want that. And also the brave points taken away. Two, you get one chance to brave counter a Synn. That's very scary against Vera, but it finds a super 266L.
Able to kill, but you have the lightning on you. The chip damage is racking up, and they tried to anti-air just a little too late on it.
Nice. Staying right out of the range, but only to go into 2H. Unfortunate for Alpha, but the U236 gonna get you in.
They're in there. The overhead block, but you're still plus because the lightning is set up. Synn backing up to maintain spacing. Let the dragon do all the work for keeping up pressure. Full confirm. Alpha in a similar situation as last round has SSBA on deck. Synn is full on bravery points, so the damage buff is not here. The confirm off the 236U is though.
Yeah, and doesn't even need to worry about using SBA or SSBA. Just has the kill route on deck.
That U Darkane from Vera is an incredibly potent starter. And if you get bopped by it, install or not, in the corner, you are getting bomboed out your shoes.
Absolutely. Vera honestly is one of the characters most known for her bombos, especially when she gets to install state.
Let it rip.
Yeah. For how good that ult skill might be for Vera, it is not good enough to beat an ultimate DP.
You know, I think things are better that way.
Absolutely. I do not want to live in a world where VR can beat ult DP like that.
Oh, trying to beat a jab is gonna get a punish on the Raging Strike. We were talking about those bombos in install. Here we go. Get the Illuminaria set up.
Nice wave counter. Dumps all of them. And yeah, just a quick RM. All you need.
Believe in victory.
RM, such a phenomenal button for Vera. Sometimes it really is all you need. A single hit confirm more than enough. And Alpha's already juiced up, ready to go with the armor.
It's a very common meme now from the patch. She's now a Dragon Ball character. All the air dashes, they're faster. She's got all the hits. NDP, while now it's a lot more minus, no longer has gaps in between it.
Yeah, they certainly buffed her install state to being extraordinarily strong, on top of what it already was.
Battle 2. Engage.
Saw there, once Alpha got into install, they were giving Synn a whole lot of trouble. We saw some air stalls above the lightning that Zooey likes to throw out at the mid-range. The damage potential from mid-screen with that U Darkane is huge since you get the ground bounce in install.
All those just mount, but Synn is showing very good resilience, taking losses in stride and not panicking too much. Very safe install there. That's what Alpha wanted.
I like that choice from Alpha. You don't always have to be hitting somebody with the super. The recovery on it is quite low. Sometimes you just want to spend the 100 meter and get the buff regardless. Your power level afterwards is way high enough to justify that.
Oh no, the throw bait! And that's going to be a game number 2 taken for Alpha.
It's taking a second. The switch to Vera maybe catching him a bit off guard. Thinking, alright, I was ready for the Narmaya, but this Vera counter or switch is a little bit of a different pace for me.
And that's just the strength of someone like Alpha who has 2 characters at super strong levels. Like, you're already prepping mentally for one, and then the other comes out and all of a sudden 2 games slip by you.
They do. Synn is showing us how he won game 1, though. You were asking in one of our sets earlier, how many perfects is Synn gonna get tonight? I want to say that's 4 in top 8 so far. When
Nice
Synn is
spot.
on, he's on. The shimmy?
Nice UTP out of there. Don't want to have to deal with Luminaria stuff. Little shenanigans. Once again, just out of range.
Yes. Zooey said, I'm not dealing with Luminaria. I don't care if it's the summon or the install. Get this guy away from me.
Nice Brave counter out. Don't want to deal with it. Good tech. And with the 2F, not able to kill, unfortunately. Oh, no.
They have to confirm, and they have plenty of cooldowns to make it kill. Finish off with the axe handle. And Alpha with the Vera switch on set point.
Ooh, the spot dodge a little late on the lightning, but perfectly timed on the laser.
Synn walking back just a bit. Lumi set up, but Synn hovering just above it, not risking falling down into an unblockable situation.
Oh, the 6-6Ls. Alpha was just a little earlier.
Can't get off me. I love the offensive guard cancels to maintain tempo from Alpha. Lumi set up into the plus frames, but no, it wasn't meaty, so Synn can challenge.
Nice Brave counter, doesn't want to deal with the corner, baits out a 2H, but no effective punish. Another chance given, the Brave counter bait working wonders.
One more chance. Late tech, so you get a little bit of chip damage. It's racking up.
EX limited. Oh, the jump scare, it works! And there it is, Alpha moving on.
Times of need. They've always been sticking to their guns. Ladewaybac prior to 2B's release, I believe, was a Charlotta player. But since then, Charlotta has not been seen. She's gone missing. Been replaced.
Thrown away. Call Ladewaybac Sid. I don't want to play with you anymore.
2B, much cooler. I'll be taking this one, thank you.
Oh,
Zero?
the back throw.
I think it's Zero. I'm taking a little bit of offense on that. I'm trying to find out of these situations being presented.
Oh, what a good 5U.
Yeah. Recognizing Ladewaybac coming down to the button and not risking anti-airing with anything committal like a 2H or a DP, just a quick 5U.
And that is going to spell disaster for this first round. The Ladewaybac, SSBA coming out to finish the job.
Reaching to the heavens, the pillar of light. May it smite down my enemies. Saying Charlotta. You know, I feel like this is a very familiar sequence that we've come to expect from Ladewaybac. Just back up, get a stray with punish a neutral. Oh, suddenly we're in the corner. You gotta fight your way back out.
Now you're getting sent to the other one. Good spot dodge and the U-blockable, just too low to counter hit Ladewaybac out of the air. And the throw whiff end up getting corner back for Zero with the ult confirms.
Both of those linked into for the double refund. Zerom had the idea, had the play to bait the guard cancel, but the timing not quite there.
The pain and suffering Zerom is feeling for that.
It's part of the game. It's part of the game we play. Sometimes you just get got a little bit by a brave counter. Ladewaybac gonna be reaping the rewards of that one, but Zerom is not dissuaded. I think they may have even redoubled their efforts on the offense. They're aggressing with a reckless abandon.
Just far enough to snipe Ladewaybac out of the air. No fly zone is being established.
That holy ladder reaching all the way up to the sky. That 6XL reaching all the way up to touch Ladewaybac, but not quite getting the killing blow.
Oh no, punished on the back end. We're gonna see assistant DA here just to steal everything away. No, we're not. We're gonna keep that meter.
Yeah, and instead, we're gonna spend it here. Zerom guard canceled off and said, "It is my turn. Surely you'll respect it." And Ladewaybac, not at all. 5 LL on Wake Up to take it.
Victory. Battle 1.
To be classic. Wow, what an air-to-air.
That's something that 2B does exceptionally, and Ladewaybac especially. That JM being an incredible button for covering this arc in front of 2B.
Zerom is fighting the way back, gets the counter hit. That's a little bit of damage. Still has a lot of work to do, and Ladewaybac just out of reach. He's gonna take the round.
Just out of reach. You can see the little baby T-Rex arms, the little tiny sword that Charlotta's got. You're looking across the screen at 2B's katana. You're like, how is this even fair?
It's not. We need to get the fork on.
2B is chopping at you from a different zip code, bro. You gotta need some help. You need a longer weapon.
Trust me, Zerom, the fork gives you extra range. I promise.
Gonna need that extra range to go get out of this corner. Unless you the Holy Ladder connects. That's one way to do it. We get to the corner. We gonna spend? Yes, we are. Draining the second to last bravery point from Ladewaybac, setting up the Oki Holy Ladder. I don't think that's what you were looking for.
Absolutely not. Combo limit saves the clash and gets the punish there. But there's no way you were confirming it, and the meaty.
E667. Exactly what the doctor ordered. Zerom? Able to close that one out in the clutch.
Nice back throw, set up the mix out of the corner, and Ladewaybac finding the mash needed. Take it back.
That's one thing that Ladewaybac has been doing extremely proficiently throughout this whole night, is finding those opportunities where they know their opponent's going to overextend and sticking out a 5L, a 2L in there to punish.
Oh, that was a timed ult DP. That's going to get quickly SBA'd. And Zerom on the board, tying it 1-1.
One for both players. We take a little second. Yeah, just a quick second.
Just stretch out the hands a little.
Yep. Crack the knuckles, assess the situation, stretch out the hands, and get right back into it. He'd be really allowing Ladewaybac to make some devious spacing traps happen against Zerom. We saw him go through the full M auto combo and then just press again like it didn't even happen, because Charlotta is just that stubby.
Absolutely, and now Ladewaybac investing in the combo just to get Zerom scared here in the corner.
Great reactions from Ladewaybac. As soon as those feet were off the ground from Zerom, just churning for that reversal.
Absolutely, and I don't blame Zerom at all.
All right. These challenges with the L normals from Ladewaybac continue to be surgically placed nearly every time.
Yeah, it's so hard to deal with when your opponent just seemingly knows when to press at all times.
Fortunately for Zerom, there's not a whole lot of skill gauge on Ladewaybac side, so they couldn't make that hit lethal. Giving Zerom another shot. The UDP to get out of the corner, but the anti-airs from Ladewaybac so on point.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Saw some discussion earlier about un-anti-airable characters. Ladewaybac proving that that may be the case for 2B, but it's certainly not for Charlotta.
Oh, no one gets hit as well. Might not need any anti-airs here. Wow. These 5 U's straight into pressing.
Yup. Got the guard counter.
Blade is just tapped in.
When Ladewaybac is looking for a punish, you see that little shimmy, you see that little sidestep he's warming up, and then just a backdash 5M is coming. And about 75% of the time, it is striking true. You know, I gotta double down on my boy Khalil in chat. There is some irony to 2B having a 2H that reaches to the skies as she does. Anti-airs for me, yes please. Anti-airs for you, I don't think so.
No, absolutely not. How dare you even consider anti-airing 2B? In one guess, the high does not kill.
Ladewaybac also only needs one guess. They're not going to get the correct one this time as Zerom is keeping it tight. But you still have another round to work with before you going back to parity.
Yep. Nice. We're just playing nice patiently. No one's committing too heavily to a button.
First guard counter spent by Zerom.
There we go. First little hit confirm in almost 39 seconds into the round.
This one working out very slowly. Ladewaybac able to find the full far H sequence. It is taking the health down. Zerom spending a second brave counter, and Ladewaybac 5A is unblockable from this 2B. Continuing to be placed immaculately. One more mix-up is all she wrote. Ladewaybac 3-1.
Believe in victory.
Those are all appreciated, and the players would love to get a split of that.
Already starting with the jump in. The whiff on the throw for Ladewaybac is going to get sent to the corner. Using that ult Rekka in order to have the dust loops.
Got the dust loops. They got the slow walk up close heavy.
It's such a devious little mix up there of the walk up, close H. Because after the first one, you're like, okay, I'm gonna chill. The second one is like, all right, I'm getting ready to fuzzy tech. You commit to it on that gap, and all of a sudden you see counter hit, and you're just contemplating your life decisions.
It's gotta feel so bad to be on the receiving end of that as well. You're just looking at it, just taking one step, taking 2 steps, shield to the head.
And it's not letting up either. With Ladewaybac getting this combo. Nice ult DP, recognizing there was no safe jump there.
to be maybe the only character in the game who could have gotten away from the Zooey laser in a situation like that. Double jumping over it. Synn was expecting just a quick unblockable into taking game one, but no siree.
Oh, wow, all the air stalls, no skill gauge. So you get off light on that combo route. And Ladewaybac just ready to meet Synn in the air at every given opportunity.
Synn?
Sure. Good ult reversal out and gets the high. Had enough time for the meaty there. Whip on the throw, you get baited, and Ladewaybac takes the game.
Backdash far M, the name of the game for Ladewaybac. Yeah. I know Chad is open arms. Chad is in Synn's corner now after that counter hit JU, and I don't blame you in the slightest. Am I the only one here who's learning it for the first time tonight? The JU wall bounces on counter hit mid screen now?
No, I absolutely was not expecting that to occur either.
Oh. Ladewaybac gonna be the one to take that first game, but Synn kept it tight and is doing even more work, catching the backdash that Ladewaybac has been pressing so often and punishing him for it. Oh, counter hit JU, wall bounce is brand new this patch. Gotcha.
Yeah, there's so many stuff in that patch notes. Still taking time to absorb everything and how it actually works.
Yeah, that patch was pretty damn dense.
Oh no, the spot touch! That was too early and just in time for Ladewaybac to get you to the corner.
Good reversal from Synn. Able to get right back out of there. I wonder if we're going to see another one of those walk-up close heavies, because Ladewaybac showing that they're going for those mashed attacks. Instead, doesn't even need it. Just walk up, block, and get what was almost a kill. Oh no.
Oh, what a 2M. Synn on the board, looking night and day different from that last game where Ladewaybac took it.
I should never doubt Synn's ability to challenge with 2M. It is nearly undefeatable, just like Ladewayback's 2Ls.
And it's like the only thing that could make Zooey 2M better is if it was plus on block. Which I hope will not will it into existence. Please no.
That would be a demonic button if it was plus on block. Thankfully for us all, it is not yet. Don't give side games any ideas.
Don't even put the yet in there. Oh my,
there it is.
You. Combo limit coming in clutch to save Lade. Almost gets the back of it into a kill.
To you sweeping the legs out from under Ladewaybac. Hey, what do you mean by yet? Hold on a minute, That's not what I'm going for here. Hold on. Put the pitchforks down.
Oh no, just too high of a hit on the laser for it to confirm.
That is, I think, the first time we've seen a laser actually confirm against the double jump from Ladewaybac. Awesome out of the command dash.
Yeah. 5U right into my loving arms. Thank you very much. And as SPA. Huh? Huh?
Believe in victory. Battle.
Where'd it go?
Engage.
It just vanished.
Where'd it go? I have never seen that confirmed either. Synn is showing us up with all the new stuff here today. Synn, I hope you're reading chat after this, because I think you gained a few fans.
Absolutely.
Back JM to contest the space by Ladewaybac, not letting Synn take to the skies to get out of the corner. But it's fine. I'll just toss you up and get my own plus frames that way.
Blade being able to fight back to the corner here. 50 meter, able to do a lot, but a 2L? Straight into the confirm.
We don't get cinematic, so not getting 2 BP off could be the difference between this combo killing and not. Never mind, Synn's got it. And it has set point to boot.
Battle 2. Engage.
Nice, using the Dragon Fire. And already, Synn has taken late to the corner. The Dust Loop combo. So much damage. So much meter is still available. The 2M once again coming in clutch.
Spending some of that meter for combo stabilization. Ending it with nearly half of the dragon gauge, but Ladewaybac does not care about the potential expenditure. Mashing that 5M to get out, and Synn doing the same. The whiff punish with the 4M could not have been a cleaner way to end this.
Alpha, not just one, but 2 in a row. And Alpha's gonna bless us with the Narmaya to start out with. The Vera will come out later if needed.
We are going to be returning to form. We're letting the intros rock for our final set of the night. You mentioned the Narmaya going to be the pick to start out. I wonder if the Vera's going to be a reset pick or a, oh, I'm down in the first set and I'm trying to end this kind of pick.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of strategy that comes with the Narmaya. Synn has to be a little tired from all of these sets played and how intense that last set was. And now you're throwing mental stack the character on top of it?
Could definitely be a tall order for Synn. Navigating it quite well so far, and I love that very sneaky stance change on defense from Alpha. When there was the slightest gap in Synn's pressure, immediately into Genji stance to have better normals to contest.
Absolutely, and you can never underestimate the power of a true DP.
Block on the overhead. Yeah, would have got a punish though. Yeah, we're sweeping the leg.
Battle 2. Engage.
Synn already fighting for the win here against Alpha.
All of the new buffs coming into effect. And nice, yep, still -5, doesn't matter. If it's cross up or same side, definitely punish with your close L.
Oh, and we're busted out. Alpha saying that lightning setup, not real. Try another one. Do you have enough juice to kill though? Gonna spend it on a Rekka? Not quite.
Good answer there with the EX parry. Going to a round number 3.
That we are. If this game is any indicator of the set we are going to receive, fellas, I think we're in for a treat. These players are playing excellently already, and we're not even game one game in.
Oh, nice confirm. Yep, Alpha having to stay blocking all the plus frames in the world. You transient out of the corner. What solid whip punish there.
Yeah, the plus frames, immediate run up palm for Alpha. Game 1 to the winner's side resident of Grand Finals.
Oh yeah, the trickiness that comes with the EX transient. Catching out Synn.
Throw seconds. Alpha, keeping it tight. The lightning gives you so much pressure. Hey, it may be a parry, but that U parry is still working out for Alpha.
Yeah, becoming a true parry as well as having some nice frame data on top of it. Always taken.
Lightning set up, but Alpha the one to get the throw first, forcing Synn to spend that Brave counter to get some semblance of pressure back, and it's not gonna last for long as Alpha was ready.
Battle 2. Engage.
The spacing would work out beautifully for Alpha. The health being low enough to get the SSBA, allowing for that excellent challenge.
Nice DP. Yeah, keep the plus frames going, but Synn was ready to back up just out of range.
I like that Alpha very content to just dodge the laser and not challenge afterwards, respecting the opportunity for Synn to throw something in there to keep it tight.
Oh no, gets counter hit by the run up and quick SBA confirmed. Round will be taken by Synn.
Battle 3. Engage.
We're making it tight. We're keeping it close. Would have it no other way for our grand finals between these two titans. 2L tick throw. But Alpha more than willing to spend the brave counters to keep them in the corner.
Oh, use that snug does flip. But all it's gonna be is sent to the corner for Alpha. And what in a bar! Able to potentially get something nice here. Not able to kill, but that's fine. Chip out is real.
You have to be a little bit worried though, because Synn knows Alpha's looking for this chip out. Gonna try and play accordingly. Neutral jump, not the option you were looking for. Setting up for a nice reversal from Alpha. 2-0 up in the set.
And Salt's huge raid welcome in. We are at potential tournament point in grand finals here between Alpha and Synn. And it's only heating up from here.
That it is. Alpha. Speaking of heating up, you can tell they are on top of their game, spot dodging the lightning and punishing.
Yeah, the spot dodges on the lightning this entire set. Every time it's good, there's been one there. Yeah, all transient out of the corner. It is only -4. Really do need to spot dodge that if you want to punish. You can also throw it. It has no invul and it has 50, I think it's 58 frames of recovery. So if you can avoid it, you get a punish of whatever you want.
Did get a confirm. Have to be a little bit of a Build-A-Bear combo as he had to fix the rooting there with the Raging Strike, Raging Chain. Spending the last Brave counter off, and Alpha still has all 3 of theirs. DP on cooldown, so the damage is minimal.
Nice spot dodge, trying to get a meaty Raging Strike. Be a little sneaky with it. Not right now. Synn still has reactions left in the tank.
That is something that, if I've watched Synn's matches throughout the rest of this bracket, I'm going into this game, I'm not testing his reaction. Against Ladewaybac, we saw that those reactions were on point consistently. Raging Strike, that's the least of your worries.
Nice. Using the DP to stop any transient shenanigans before they can start. And ooh, very scramble situation there, led with a couple hits by Alpha, but no combo potential.
Synn picking up off the lightning. He's setting it back down. Yep. Charge up a little bit. Alpha again. Slightly mistiming the spot dodge on the lightning. 2 confirms in a row off the same series of events for Alpha.
Oh wow, good check there in between the gaps. Found a 5L, and the flip will reward with a combo. Going for a restand right here.
Get 50, 25 of that meter back, get a little bit of extra credit damage. Synn not biting on the throw bait. Able to successfully get out of the corner.
Corner to corner. And what a huge confirm. No, could not get the walk forward into 5L. Too slow, but the punish on the J22U.
Will net Alpha a tournament point here if they can seal out one more round. Their level of play has been phenomenal, and it's not stopping. Crushing Synn's button. Looping the Oki one more time. The plus frames and Kagura stance are so hard to deal with.
Yes, and that's death. There is no way around it. Raging Strike to end it all. Alpha 3-1.